Good evening, I am Charles Hawkeye and welcome to this, the finals of the SceptreQuest here at Climax. The first match of the night here is the first part of SceptreQuest semi-finals with Oliver Awesome, Connor Gates, and Yuri Bolek. Oliver Awesome here making his entrance, looking absolutely fantastic and looking like he is here to come out as number one of everyone left in the SceptreQuest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manchester.
Oliver Awesome naturally having a very dominant showing, as should all of these people here be able to get to the semi-final of this fantastic tournament. Another person who has managed to claw his way up to this semi-final match, the one and only Connor Gates. Of all three men going in here tonight, I do believe Connor Gates is my pick to maybe take it all the way to the finals. But he has Oliver Awesome and our last competitor for this match here to go through, who appears next.
From Kiev, Ukraine, weighing in at 230 pounds, Yuri Bolek.
The impressive, very serious man, Yuri Bolek, is here to see if he can make it through Connor Gates, Oliver Awesome, and two more competitors who have decided to be here tonight. While I said Connor Gates is my personal pick to win this match here, Yuri Bolek is definitely a close second. In triple threat matches like this, we just have to see who can get that early lead in the opening moments. And then who else can go the distance to get that very important win to carry on to the finals of the SceptreQuest. Crowds are naturally excited here for our pay-per-view event, and well, like I said, we'll have to see which of these three competitors will get an early lead. Connor Gates watching on as Yuri and Oliver are already brawling. Connor showing off to the crowd and Yuri not backing down of Oliver until Connor interrupts with a quick kicks to the head and carries on the punishment against Oliver. Taking out Yuri with a flying elbow and kick-upping back up. Connor already putting on the pressure and showing exactly why he's my number one favourite. Until Yuri takes him out clean and Oliver is back up to his feet after that 2-on-1 mugging. Yuri and Oliver brawling again, and a quick series of chops as Yuri still manages to stay in control until Connor comes up from behind. Connor keeping on the pressure, not laying it up as he takes out Yuri and then Oliver. Going for a quick pin, but not managing to get even a 1 count as Yuri breaks it up. A swift kick to the gut, and Yuri is knocked into the corner as Oliver gets O'Connor's up, damages the knee and goes back with a back suplex. Connor looking to make some fresh air as Oliver hits Yuri with a super kick, perhaps looking for that quick cover himself. But the quick knees and the back flip for the follow-up knees. On the cover, this could be a very early surprise victory, but not even getting the 1 count. Oliver taking time to taunt, let Connor get back in the ring, but has a quick answer with an uppercut. But Connor's able to answer back with his educated feet. Connor managing to keep on the pressure for Oliver, but gets the counter in, and another damaging the knee and a back suplex again, maybe looking to make sure Connor can't get in any of his signature offense. As Oliver keeps on the pressure, takes out Yuri nearly. Yuri answers back with his own, and a quick wrestling style takedown to the floor. Oliver looking to get some fresh air as Yuri takes down Connor with a quick punch to the chin. Yuri really slowing down the match here with these wrestling moves to keep Connor down and out. A big tossing suplex throwing Connor halfway across the ring. And Yuri looks like to be the spoiler for my prediction. With that brilliant belly-to-belly suplex, and Oliver's back in the ring now, putting pressure once again back on Yuri. Perhaps seeing a weak link we don't see as he throws Yuri out of the ring, and Oliver looks to set up something big, but goes back his attention to Connor. Oliver hitting that Snapdragon suplex, looking to try and get the win while Yuri's out, but only the 2 count, the closest count of the night so far. Oliver setting up for something big as Yuri crawls back into the ring. Getting Connor up on the shoulders probably for his electric chair driver. Manages to hit it, but don't quite see if he knows Yuri is back in the ring. But he does, and takes him out with a flying knee to the side of the head. And Yuri is out for the count again, rolling to the outside. This could be Oliver's chance to get it back, that win. Connor has yet to move following that big move from Oliver. But Connor kicks out at the 2, and Oliver looks to keep on the pressure, smashing down on that face, while Yuri is still on his knees trying to recover. Going for that count. And there we go. Oliver Awesome has secured his place in the SceptreQuest Finals, overcoming both Connor Gates and Yuri Bolek. Despite what I said earlier, this entire match really has been in Oliver's control, very smartly splitting the ring so that he could either take out Bolek or take out Connor. Oliver's signature offense coming in there, perhaps the luckiest of all of the SceptreQuest finalists, as he now has the longest wait until the main event of tonight.
Here is your winner, Oliver Awesome.
Celebrating his hard-fought victory, Oliver just has to find out who of the next 6 competitors he will be facing tonight. Of course, our next part of the SceptreQuest semi-finals is the massive King Armstrong, the nearly as big Henri, and the smallest man in this match, Rey de España.
making his way to the ring from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 404 pounds, the strongman, King Armstrong.
The eccentric Scottish man in pink is here to make a statement. While his brother didn't manage to make it this far in the tournament, King Armstrong is living up to his name and proving why he might be the one to get all the way to the end of SceptreQuest. One of the two big men in this match tonight. We'll have to see how well this plays out for the pair of them.
And his opponents, first, from Barcelona, Spain, weighing in at 233 pounds, Spencer.
Now, while being the smallest man in this match could be seen as making him the underdog, Ray should not be underestimated. After all, he is here in the SceptreQuest semi-finals. That confidence, incredible mask, and real, heroic Spanish attitude could take him as far as the finals. Of course, he has 2 mountains worth of men to overcome. Here we see, of course, the impressive figure of Henri Goodell.
And from France, weighing in at 250 pounds, Henri Gerald.
Now, despite both of these men nearly adding up to the same size as King, Henri himself is clearly quite wide and has unauthorized practice at wrestling skills and lifting the heavier people. We'll just have to see who can come out on top in these early moments, what I can see as really pivotal to who is going to win this match. The 2 big men going at it already. King getting Henri up above the shoulder with his military press and already attacking Ray in the corner. The big man in pink already living up to his size and what's to be assumed of someone that big in a match of this type. Taking a fight to both competitors, but Henri gets a quick counter in, goes for the feet, and King jumps over, cocky arm wiggle, and takes Henri out. The mustachioed blonde man already showing such dominance as he throws Henri out, and Henri rolls to the side to get some air, taking out Ray with a shoulder barge. In these very early moments of this match, this looks to all be King's. Keeping the pressure on Ray, Henri misses with that, but gets it in with a quick kick, taking out King in his gut, and King rolling out of the ring to catch some air, perhaps very gassed out from his very aggressive start. Now there's Henri and Ray left in the ring as the pair battle it out. Ray managing to throw Henri out of the ring and looking to keep the fight on the outside. Ray perhaps setting up for something big, but instead notices King has gone back in the ring and perhaps looking to get the win and leave Henri on the outside as a series of combo strikes leave King dazed. Lifting the big man up on the ropes and leaving him hung to dry. King looks to be incredibly gassed out from his earlier aggressive tactics, as Ray is manhandling the much larger man. Setting up for something in the corner in the reverse position. Ray scrapes the eyes, and King is left dazed. But Henri takes out Ray at the knees. King answers back with a shoulder charge. Once again taking control of the ring. Henri looking to rest against the ropes and Ray on the outside. King goes for a kick, but Henri counters and answers back with a quick elbow to the back of the head. King reverses the Irish whip and gets Henri up in the corner. Looking to maybe get him in the tree of woe, but nope, looking for that snake eyes. As Henri is left dazed. The King is looking to fight Ray as Ray really lets go at both of these men. Another shoulder barge taking Ray down. Henri looking to try and play off the crowd to perhaps get some energy back. And King makes him pay for it with a German suplex off of the middle rope. Getting back up, King could be going for his signature choke slam, but Henri counters out. And King is forced into the ropes and sent out of the ring for his trouble with a big knee. Ray goes to the top rope. He could be going for King, but King quickly gets back up on his feet, not wanting a big move to perhaps hit him. Attacking Henri once again, looking to make him pay for avoiding his choke slam. Ray takes him out with a quick kick to the back, and Henri lays the pressure onto Ray. These two men staring each other down as they brawl. Henri overpowering Ray. That quick counter there as the pair go at it, and King shows off in the corner. And from behind, mustachioed big man living up to his pink and weird mustache as he takes out Ray with a quick shoulder charge to his knees, but not even getting the one count. King slowing down the match to a pace that he much prefers, as Henri is out cold from the damage Ray has done earlier. Going for a quick pin right in front of Henri, but Ray kicking out at one. The big men get back to brawling as Henri, the much more technically sound competitor, counters King and goes for that big belly-to-belly overhead suplex, literally tossing a man twice his size over his head and nearly getting the 3 count for his troubles. Keeping on the pressure, looking to perhaps maybe win the match while Ray is on the outside, but King manages to counter quick with a headbutt and a brainbuster right back to from Henri. King kicking out at one as Ray is back in the ring. Two competitors looking to take out the larger man. And Ray does with that quick tilt-a-whirl DDT. And now the Frankensteiner takes out Henri and he rolls out of the ring. Could be a mistake as it looks like King is nearly out cold. Ray could be setting up for something here as he rains down uppercuts onto King. Could be looking for something big as he moves into the corner, following up with even more uppercuts. And one final drop kick takes out King. Making sure Henri cannot get the chance to build up any more momentum, Ray gets immediately to brawling and gets his legs taken out from under him for his trouble. Henri going for the pin after Ray did all the work taking him out. Kicking out at 2, King will not be put down so simply. Henri setting up for something big here while Ray is out cold on the outside, struggling back to his feet, but King gets the counter, gets the leg trip and sets up for a single leg Boston Crab. Pushing it in while Ray watches on, perhaps waiting for his chance for Henri to be really broken down a bit more, as the technically sound wrestler breaks out and turns his back on Ray. Getting a Frankensteiner for his trouble, and King crawls back to his feet. Ray with the big knee taking out the other big man. King crawling to his feet in the corner, and Ray could be setting up for something deadly. Shoulders to the back, and King makes the counter and gets the shoulder tackle in. He goes for the cover while Henri struggles to try and break the pin, but Ray kicks out at 2. Going for a swift kick to the back, but Ray manages to avoid, and King with a counter of his own. King this time manages to get his choke slam in. Henri getting the tackle, tripping him over, could steal a victory here. Henri managing to make his way to the finals, stealing what could have been a victory for King Armstrong, and making sure Ray doesn't continue his winning streak to the finals. Let's know now the last 2 competitors for the SceptreQuest Final will be Henri and Oliver Awesome. And after this we have one more match to find out who the 3rd competitor will be.
Here is your winner, Henri Gerald.
Henri there, of course, showing a very impressive match here, but perhaps getting the sneaky victory by taking out King and pinning Ray following King's final move. Our next 3 competitors are here waiting to show you who deserves to be one of the final 3 in the SceptreQuest Final. We have Regicide, S.A.M, and Aiden Bourne.
Making his way to the ring from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 232 pounds, Reptile.
Our first competitor here, the mysterious Regicide. Now this masked man is looking to make a name for himself, perhaps by winning this tournament here, but he has 2 incredible competitors to get through.
His opponent, first, from Limerick, Ireland, weighing in at 212 pounds, Aiden Bourne.
Now the Neverman here, perhaps looking to change his nickname by winning the SceptreQuest tournament. Ireland's own Aiden Bourne is one of my picks to win this entire tournament, getting some shocking and unexpected victories in the build-up. We'll have to see how much this Neverman can instead be the Definite Man.
And from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 165 pounds, S.A.M.
Now, this mysterious Puerto Rican figure cuts an incredibly intimidating figure. Despite a covered mask and skull makeup, S.A.M is someone who definitely shouldn't be messed with. 2 masked man and 1 man with an incredible beard. We'll have to see which 3 of these men can be the final participants in the SceptreQuest Final. Regicide looking to just watch the ring at the start, perhaps looking to understand the battlefield as Aiden, Bourne and S.A.M battle it out. Aiden Bourne winning over, targeting S.A.M's leg. As Regicide gets into the ring, and the bigger man of the 3 starts on the attack. But Aiden Bourne is quick to fight back, taking down Germany's own Regicide, looking to cut off his base and make sure he can't get any of those devastating moves. But S.A.M answers with a quick knee, but Aiden seems to absorb most of it as he quickly fights back and starts targeting S.A.M's own extremities. An impressive German suplex just rocks S.A.M. Regicide crawls back to his feet and immediately attacks S.A.M. Getting that wrestling-style slam in, S.A.M is forced to catch his breath. Tossing Aiden across the ring, Regicide really showing off his much bulkier build. Going for that quick pin, but not even getting the 1 count. Aiden quickly back to his feet, countering whatever Regicide had in mind and attacking him on his own. Regicide managed to counter, getting Aiden in the back of the head, and the half-and-half suplex taking out Aiden. S.A.M with a quick kick to the masked man. Landing kick after kick, looking to take down the bigger man, make sure he doesn't have any base to do those very important power moves. Aiden not even giving S.A.M the chance to think about tapping. Regicide jumps off his feet and takes out Aiden with a big drop kick. S.A.M fighting back whatever Regicide had in mind, and a swift knee to the chin for his trouble. Masked man looking to build up some momentum, but Regicide won't let it happen. Irish whipping him to the corner and a follow-up clothesline to the back of the head. Aiden looking in to get some offense, but Regicide says no. Aiden quick to counter, get back on his feet and putting the pressure on. Getting that pump-handled slam on. Going to the top rope, looking to perhaps finish this match, but S.A.M might be there to stop it. In fact, getting the pin, Aiden is forced to get down from whatever he had planned, and is immediately back on the attack. And S.A.M is quick to counter and take Aiden out. Aiden fighting back as Regicide stands on the corner and waits. The Neverman taking him back with that quick suplex, taking down Regicide while S.A.M is on the outside of the ring. Regicide back to his feet and answering with a big drop kick, taking down Aiden. Going for that quick cover while S.A.M is on the outside, but not even getting the 1 count. Every man here refuses to lie down for any number more than 1. Aiden quick to fight back as S.A.M re-enters the ring. An Irish whip into the corner. Regicide watches on. S.A.M looking to set up for something big, perhaps. Getting the legs hooked. And a massive powerbomb from the top rope. Regicide not giving him a chance to gloat. Taking down S.A.M while Aiden tries to recover from that massive move. Regicide taking down S.A.M could be going for the cover while Aiden is still out cold from that powerbomb. Getting the first 2 count of the match. Going for that quick kick, but S.A.M rolls out of the way and Aiden goes for the sneaky cover. All 3 men once again back on their feet. S.A.M goes for something but misses, and Aiden and Regicide brawl it out. And that big back suplex taking Regicide out. S.A.M and Aiden left as the pair brawl it out in the middle of the ring. Aiden going for the quick cover following Sam's trip. Just about getting the 1 count. Swift kick to the black, working over the smaller Portuguese man. Going for some kind of cutter, but Sam counters back. Gets the tilt-a-whirl DDT. This could be his chance to win as Regicide makes it back into the ring and stops any chance of a victory. Sam with that powerful move taking down Regicide, trying for his troubles. Regicide getting quickly back to his feet. Sam looks to keep him back down on the mat with a series of clotheslines. Following up with something in the corner as Regicide looks to get the rest, but Sam keeps on the pressure. And Regicide counters, putting Sam back in the corner. Turning into his backside and looking to set up for something powerful as he gets put into the Tree of Woe. Regicide pressing on the face of Sam, cutting off any breath he can take. Sam rolls out the ring and Regicide with a quick snap suplex. Aiden quick to sweep the legs and counter, getting back on his feet and getting in control of this triple threat. Regicide fights back with a series of uppercuts, taking Aiden down and going for that quick cover. Regicide fighting out with Sam, quickly back on the offensive, not letting him get anything in. Elbow to the arm and a swift kick to the back of the head. Sam trying to take out Aiden, but Aiden fighting back. Now Sam countering himself with the elbows to the back of the head. Aiden seems to be out on his feet as a quick back suplex takes Aiden down. Aiden fighting back with a quick counter to the shoulder and going for a quick cover while Regicide struggles to get back to his feet. Regicide watching on as the pair fight. Aiden going to the top rope looking for something again, but Regicide goes for the cover. Aiden stepping down, but Sam kicking out at 2. Sam powering through the kick as Regicide gets Irish whip to the corner. Aiden looking to wait his turn. Interrupts with a swift kick, taking out Sam. Regicide makes him pay with that butterfly stalling back suplex. Going for the cover while Sam is out cold on the outside. But Aiden kicks out at 2. Regicide looking for the tombstone pile driver and he gets it. Going for the cover while Sam is still on the outside. Nearly a 3 count there would have been Regicide's ticket to the finals. But Sam Irish whips him to the corner while Aiden is still out on his face. Now Sam going to the cover looking for another stealing victory. This time Aiden very confidently kicking out at 2 and looking to get some rest. As Sam Irish whips Regicide to the corner. Regicide fights out of it with his boot to the face. Another Irish whip. Sam could be setting up for something big, maybe a match ender, as Aiden has yet to get up following that big attack. Sam looking for another top rope powerbomb, this time on a much larger man. Taking down Regicide, and quickly taking down Aiden. This could be Sam's chance for victory. Going for the cover with a top rope powerbomb, do it. Not quite with a 2 count. Regicide fighting back to his feet. Sam avoiding that offense and quickly getting the tilt-a-whirl DDT. And a swift cover. Can Aiden get in soon enough to stop it? He cannot. And now our final 3 are decided. Oliver Awesome, Rey de Espanola, and Sam will be your final 3 in the SceptreQuest.
here is your winner, S.A.M.
Celebrating his victory here, we will see Sam later tonight in the main event, standing opposite to Oliver Awesome and Ray. Next here we have the Ring Classic Tag Team Championships on the line, as Annex will go up against Degeneration Z. Here we have, of course, first the challengers, the young, cocky upstarts in the Chad Jacobs. And his tag team partner in Degeneration Z. That's right, is Chad Jacobs and Jonathan Anytime as these two challenge for the Ring Classic Tag Team Championships. We have your very dominant tag team champions in Annex, while singly they have been on a bit of a losing streak. In a tag team competitions, the Annex is second to none. That's what these four men will be fighting for tonight. The Ring Classic Tag Team Championship.
Jacob, A-List, Jonathan, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 385 pounds, Jacob and A-List, Jonathan.
Your challengers for the night, Chad Jacobs and Jonathan Anytime.
A-List, Jonathan, and their opponents. At a combined weight of 507 pounds, they are the Classic Jason McKay and Owen Parker.
The Annex standing tall and proud, have to see if they can keep their championship. Already showing the strong competitors are the tag team champions, as Chad Jacobs is taken off his feet by the larger man. Fighting outside the ring could be very smart for these two. Chad Jacobs taking control of the match. Keeping him in his corner on the outside. But a quick counter means your champion is back in control. As the ref reaches the 6 count, we'll have to see if the champion takes it back into the ring. In fact, doing the opposite as he beats Chad Jacob on the outside. Chad fighting back, whipping him into the steel steps, getting in at the 9 count. Tagging Jonathan anytime and resetting the count. Very smart play, showing exactly why these two are your #1 contenders. Most of this tag team match taking place outside the ring so far. Though it does seem to favour the challengers, though they are working on a time limit. Working over the smaller man, getting to the 8 count. And the Annex winning by countouts. The formerly dominant champions winning in a very underhanded manner, but it definitely keeps them at the top of the tag team card. Or not, because you did the rematch, so no, that counts. I'm going to keep it in. Annex showing dominance already as the Chad is down. And tag team champions really showing why they are that. But the young upstarts will not go down silently. Putting pressure already, the man with the spiky haircut with a series of blows. Forcing the champion into the corner, fighting back out of it, a quick counter. And a sit-down pile driver by the bigger man, Owen Parker. Dragging into the quarter, some very smart tag team action here as he tags in. Jason McKay working him over. As the Chad Jacobs has not managed to even get the chance to try to tag in. The tag team champions really controlling the ring, and a quick roll-up. This could be a very surprising end to the match. And it is. Degeneration Z getting the quick roll-up victory over your tag team champions as the Annex losing streak continues. But this time it cost them their championship gold.
Here are your winners and the new Ring Classic Tag Team Jacob and A-List Jonathan.
Jonathan anytime and the Chad Jacobs becoming your new Ring Classic Tag Team Champions here tonight. The future is bright for these two young, upstart, flamboyant personalities. Next we have the Ring Classic Women's Championship on the line, where Ivy White faces off against Ring Classic's newest, one of Ring Classic's newest female stars, Nancy Hammer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ring Classic Women's Championship.
Very slow, deliberate entrance of our challenger here. As Nancy Hammer looks to rise out of the shadows and become your Ring Classic Women's Champion. Recently rising through the ranks here, the London Bourne. Tough, pale woman is looking to earn a championship here in Ring Classic tonight. The intimidating woman in the bird mask looking to take the championship off. The impressive champion, Ivy White. That's what these two women are fighting for tonight.
Introducing the challenger from London, England, the Ghost, Nancy Hammer. Introducing the champion from Chelsea, England. She is the Ring Classic Women's Champion, Ivy White.
We'll have to see who can get the advantage in the opening movements. Nancy Hammer coming in strong with a quick snap suplex and not letting up the pressure on the champion. Ivy White fighting back with an arm drag. and a head toss and a swift kick to the shoulder blades. These two really going a mile a minute from these opening seconds. Fighting back and forth, vying for control as Nancy kicks out in the midsection. An Irish whip into the center, looking to go for something big, but Ivy moves out the way. Two struggling for dominance, and Nancy kicks back and looks for a kick, but Ivy sidesteps backwards. Some amazing re-awareness, following up with a reverse DDT. The champion all in black, setting up for something. Really discombobulating the head there as Nancy's face is forced into the mat. Going for the quick cover, and Nancy kicking out at one. As Ivy keeps up the attack, hoping to keep her title tonight. But Nancy counters back with the leg drag, knocking Ivy off her base, and following up with another swift kick. Nancy keeping the pressure on, and knocking Ivy off the feet with that knee. Dragging Ivy back up, but Ivy counters, kicking the back of Nancy's leg, flipping her back over, and keeps attacking that back. Perhaps looking to make sure Nancy can't get any of her offense. As Ivy drags her up from the floor and gets that big suplex in. The champion showing you exactly why she has been champion for so long. She keeps damaging that back, looking to keep Nancy off her game, making sure she can't hit any of her signature offense. Now the counterpunch won't be the end of the match, but it will certainly put a strain. But Nancy follows up with a big scoop slam, dragging Ivy to the center of the ring, setting up for something big, but no, a disrespectful tap in the face. Pulling the champion to her feet, but Ivy fights out. And Nancy's quick to Irish whip into the corner and follow double knee to the back. Going for another kick, but Ivy moves out the way. Nancy counters as well. Can't counter that with another brainbuster. Going for that cover. But only a 2 count. Coming ever closer to keeping the championship in her hold. It's like Ivy will need to do something bigger, and she's setting up for it here. But the single leg drop kick is countered. Ivy now showing off, knowing she may have avoided the losing her championship shot. Throwing Ivy out the ring. Moving back for something big. Perhaps just catching her breath as she follows the champion outside. Counters with a quick roll, and that looks like it could have hit Ivy in the head on the steel steps there as the pair get back in the ring. A standing Russian leg sweep there takes Nancy down. And Ivy looking to stamp on Nancy's fingers. This pair really not holding anything back. Now that quick float over suplex there, and Nancy's looking to set something up in the corner. But instead drags Ivy back to her feet, looking to do more damage. But Ivy countering out and forcing Nancy to the outside of the ring as she climbs to the top rope and calls for Nancy to get back to her feet. A big elbow drop to the outside. Looks like it might have knocked Nancy out cold. Looks like she's wanting to win her championship in the ring, but does slam Nancy's face into the hardest part. Showing off to the crowd, and the ref has reached halfway point. And a swift series of slaps by Nancy. Nancy dragging Ivy back into the ring. She can't win a championship on the outside. Oh, a swift boot to the head. This could be Nancy's chance to really press her advantage. A big knee trembler. Nancy has won many matches with that. We'll have to see if it can win her a championship, but not quite. Kicking out at 2, and Nancy can't quite believe it, but she is setting up for her next big move. Armlock lariat, flipping Ivy over and quickly getting the cover. And the ghost, Nancy Hammer, has done it, capturing her first championship here in Ring Classic. The champion putting up a valiant fight, but it appeared that the young newcomer to Ring Classic was too much. Some excellent replays here, really showing Ivy's fall from championshiphood. While a knee trembler didn't quite do it, a hammerlock lariat certainly did, taking Ivy off her feet and into the pin.
Here is your winner and new Ring Classic Women's Champion, the Ghost, Nancy Hammer.
I have to see how far this woman can go with her new championship around her waist. But there are probably bright things in line for your new Ring Classic Women's Champion. Now, of course, this is to decide our Ring Classic Undisputed Champion, as Ebak and Tommy End will go face-to-face to decide who is the #1 world champion in this promotion.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ring Classic Heavyweight Championship.
Cutting an intimidating presence here. The ever-present, ever athletic, ever competitive Tommy End. The champion here showing off his video game enthusiasm if you haven't caught it already. We'll have to see if the wanted man can become your undisputed champion.
Introducing the challenger from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds. He is the Ring Classic Heavyweight Champion, Tommy N.
Impressive Dutch man here, looking to become your undisputed champion.
Introducing the champion from Norwich, England, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the Ring Classic Heavyweight Champion, the player Ebak.
Now this match here could really determine the future of who's at the top of Ring Classic. Tommy N already showing dominance, taking Ebak out and taunting in the center of the ring. Knocking Ebak's head off the hardest part of the ring. The hard-hitting Dutchman. Already getting overtaken by our champion Ebak as he keeps on the pressure. Getting that float over, rolling reverse DDT. Keeping on the pressure, that facebuster there. Ebak will not go quietly into the night, and I'm sure neither will Tommy N. Pushing back off the ropes. A real back and forth contest so far. Tommy N hits that big knee, and Ebak crawls into the corner to recover. Single-leg Boston Crab not lasting long as Ebak kicks out. Dragging Tommy N once again up against the ropes and throwing him back. Laying on the pressure here, targeting the arms and backs. Really smartly taking out the powerful striking ligaments of Tommy N. Pushing back on the mat. On his back, this won't end the match, but it will certainly tire him out. Tommy N fighting back. Out of the submission and Irish whipping Ebak into the corner, missing with the double knees. Ebak follows up with an Irish whip of his own and a spinning back elbow, perhaps into the eye-patched eye of Tommy N. Ebak showing off to the crowd, and Tommy N making him pay for it and following up with a swift knee. Ebak smartly rolling out of the ring, showing that ring awareness And Tommy End following him, and the pair brawling to the outside until Ebak brings it back into the ring. The pair brawling in the center of the ring. Ebak with an Irish whip to the corner. A swift kick to the gut. He could be going for his signature moonsault, and he manages to hit it. Ebak could be your undisputed champion here. Kicking out at 2. Springboard, the moonsault from the corner couldn't quite do it. But I'm sure that won't slow Ebak down. That will instead, as Tommy End counters back to his feet, getting that powerful back suplex in. Looking to get some recovery time following Ebak's big move earlier. Letting Ebak stand back up and greeting him with a swift kick to the head. Tommy End could be setting up for something devastating here. And he gets it, the Sin Eater. And not going for the cover, he taunts in the center, and Ebak quickly back to his feet. And Tommy End follows up with a series of clotheslines. Taking out the legs there. Could be setting up for something big. It's from the corner. Crossing over the knee, and the big knee, but Ebak avoids it. And going for something big here himself. Big elbow to the side of the head, a swift kick. And Tommy End counters there with the foot trap. And floating over into a chokehold. Ebak counters out. These two men showing you exactly why they are champions, but also why we need to prove which one of them is the best. Trapping the arm and getting into the camel clutch there. Ebak not tapping, but escaping out. Ebak hitting his fireman's carry side slam, and this could be the end of the match, and we could have a unified Ring Classic champion right here. Ebak showing you exactly why he's been such a dominant champion, winning over Tommy End and unifying the Ring Classic championships.
Here is your winner, and still Ring Classic Heavyweight Champion, the player Ebak.
The wanted man is still champion and your new unified champion. Winning over Tommy End and proving exactly why he is the top of the pack here at Ring Classic. And of course, now we're on to your SceptreQuest Final. Oliver Awesome, S.A.M, and Henri Ginal.
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 203 pounds, Oliver Awesome.
Our first confirmed finalist earlier tonight. Oliver Awesome has had the longest to rest. We'll have to see if that will help him win tonight.
And his opponents, first, from France, weighing in at 250 pounds, Henri Gerald.
Henry decided to not have any music, as this is a more important occasion. Wishing to simply get the crowd and the ambiance he needs to become your SceptreQuest champion.
From San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 165 pounds, S.A.M.
The intimidating Sam, the final person to enter the final. Have to see which one of these three men tonight will win the main event and be the winner of the SceptreQuest tournament. Oliver starting it off quick, but Henry, who had just been watching to that point, going right on the attack. Sam back to his feet and waiting it out to see which two will come out on top, and interrupting whatever Henry and Oliver were about to do, and brawling with Oliver as a consequence. A swift knee taking out Oliver, and Henry with a big suplex floating over into another suplex. Oliver crawling around the side of the ring and jumping back in, looking to get involved. As Henry and Sam brawl it out, Oliver tries but gets suplexed for his trying halfway across the ring. Big Hurricane Rana taking out the largest man in the match. Oliver kicking Sam right out of the ring. Following up, he can't win on the outside after all, as Sam and Oliver fight, and Henry recovers from that Frankensteiner earlier. Oliver looking to go for something, but Sam counters with a Frankensteiner of his own. And looks like Oliver nearly took out Henry, but he managed to avoid it. Sam with a suplex, Oliver kicking back up, and Sam punching him right in the face, going for some form of cutter, and a back elbow from Oliver, stopping any form of offense. Sam rolls out to the back, on Henry with the back suplex there. Going for a quick cover, this could be the end of the night, but only just getting the one count. Henry with the drop kick to the back. This professional athlete really looking to out-wrestle the pair, but Sam just jumps on Henry's head. stopping whatever the move was and quickly gets to brawling with Oliver, perhaps seeing the other, smaller man as an easier target when compared to the French mountain that's in the ring with them. Oliver locking in the leg lock, Sam looking to try and escape, but Henri helps him, stopping any chance of a pin, and German suplexing Oliver for even trying to win. Henri really laying on the pressure there, getting some classic wrestling moves against the masked Puerto Rican. Henri going to the top rope, he could be going for his signature moonsault. Sam manages to avoid it. Big mistake by Henri missing that. It's that over 200 pounds of man slaps him to the mat. Sam looking to set up for his powerbomb that won him this place in the final earlier. Oliver not managing to escape it, and the powerbomb off the top rope is hit. Now he just has to either take out Henri, or Henri takes out Sam. Rushing in quickly to pin Oliver, making sure Sam is out on the ringside. Looking again to steal a victory from someone else's hard work. The powerful Frenchman taking time to interact with the crowd, and that could have cost him as Oliver seems to get back on the edge, managing to avoid the swift kick. Suplexing the larger man. Henri avoiding the ring, and Sam with a quick DDT that won him his place in the final. And getting 2 counts again. Neither one of these 3 men want to give up. They have fought so hard to get to this place, and they all want to win this first SceptreQuest tournament. Another quick cover, but only getting a 2 count. We'll have to do more than that to take down Oliver. Henri slapping Sam out of the ring. And concentrating again on Oliver, but taking the time to wait. Allowed Sam to get back into the ring. Henri didn't take the time he needed to take advantage, but a quick DDT makes sure Sam is somewhat out of the picture. Except that he's not, as he gets the counter, follows up with a swift knee, knocking the Frenchman down. Sam seems to wait to see who is the easier target, and he picks Henri. Continually working over the big man, Sam is running for what could be the top rope. As the pair are both knocked out cold, Sam could be going for something big. This quick moonsault, but Oliver is back to his feet. So whilst Henri is knocked out cold, Sam could perhaps not be able to take advantage of this. Again, climbing to the top rope, pulling Oliver up for that big top rope moonsault. Taking the time to taunt could cost him. But it didn't, because that flow over DDT took out Henri. Oliver is out cold from the powerbomb. And here we have your SceptreQuest winner. The winner of this entire tournament, Sam. Sam was really dominant this entire match, and in fact been quite dominant throughout this tournament, as the masked man has managed to beat nearly everyone else in this tournament without any underhanded tactics, just fighting hard to be your winner.
Here is your winner, Sam.
The SceptreQuest winner there, holding the scepter that the winner gets. Showing it off in a royal fashion. The winner of the first SceptreQuest tournament, S.A.M. Thank you, and good night.